Despite having some inspiring stories come from some celebrities, they can still find themselves going from riches to rags. Hi, I'm Stacey Taylor, and today I'm counting down the top 10 celebrities exposed for being secretly bankrupt part 2. So why do you think celebrities file for bankruptcy? And let us know in the comments below. Starting off our list today, in the number 10 spot we have Stephen Baldwin. It seems like the Baldwin family might just be cursed, as they seriously have a strong string of bad luck that plagues the family from time to time. So Alec Baldwin's younger brother Stephen Baldwin, who also happens to be Hailey Bieber's dad, once had to file for bankruptcy back in 2009 after he was having troubles with paying his taxes and a couple of mortgages. Things have only started to get worse for the actor, as his financial situation didn't get any better, and in 2017, after he didn't pay his mortgage payments for 6 years, his house would foreclose. Then later on, in another occasion, Stephen would find himself being arrested and serving 5 years on probation because he refused to pay his taxes for 3 years straight. Number 9. Dennis Rodman. Dennis Rodman was known for being a great rebounder and teammate of Michael Jordan before becoming an eccentric celebrity. Outside of sports, Dennis was known for having a really short marriage with Carmen Electra, which was just as iconic as Kim Kardashian's short marriage to Chris Humphries. And eventually, he also became an unofficial US ambassador to North Korea. In 2012, Rodman's lawyers would then come out to confirm that the basketball legend could barely afford living expenses, and he couldn't even keep up with his child support payments, because at the time he apparently owed over $800,000 in back child support. But in court documents, his lawyers said it was because he was broke and sick. Later on, Dennis would then be accused of stealing a 400-pound crystal from a yoga studio, as well as more than $500 worth of clothing from brands like Spiritual Gangster and Lululemon. Dennis then went on to deny all the allegations by claiming all of the merchandise he was given or taken from these companies were actually given to him as a gift. Hey my little peaches, are you liking this video so far? If so, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Coming number 8, we have Toni Braxton. Toni Braxton, who is known for her song Unbreak My Heart, once opened up about her financial troubles in 2013 when she sat down for an interview with ABC's 2020. In the interview, she would state in 1998 she had to file for bankruptcy due to her recording contract paying her poorly. She then received less than $2,000 in royalties, as well as having costly spending habits. Then in 2008, she had to cancel her Las Vegas revue due to ongoing health issues, which forced her to file again for bankruptcy. Braxton has since starred on her own reality TV show, WeTV's Braxton Family Values, and on other made-for-TV movies. In 2019, she then announced that she would be going on As Long As I Live tour in support of her latest album. So hopefully she won't have to file for bankruptcy a third time. Number 7. T-Pain. Back in an interview for The Breakfast Club, T-Pain would open up about his financial up and downs. T-Pain would then go on to reveal that he once went from having $40 million at the height of his career to having so little money in the bank he had to borrow money from someone just so he could get his kids Burger King. After having a series of bad investments and other bad spending habits, he eventually had to start to rethink on how he should be managing his money. He then went on to say, "Now I know what the high end is and what the low end is. I've been mega rich, I've been super broke, right in the middle of thinking I was mega rich. And then I got rich again. And you know, you learn how to really give a S about money." Today it seems like T-Pain is doing much better with his money, as not only has he been releasing new music, but he also won the first season of Fox's The Masked Singer. Number 6. Nicolas Cage. After Nicolas Cage purchased many homes, automobiles, and a handful of rare artifacts, 2015 reports would start to emerge, and media outlets would start to claim that he blew his entire fortune of $150 million somewhere between 1996 to 2011. The IRS then placed tax lines on multiple properties he owned, and then Cage would be forced to hand over more than $6 million for failing to pay his 2007 tax bill. Nicolas's financial situation then led him to sell many of his personal belongings, which included his treasured comic book collection. Things then started to look up for the star star as of 2017, it was reported that he was now worth $25 million thanks to his role as Spider-Noir in the 2018 film Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, but it is still much lower than what he used to be worth when he first started out in the industry. Number 5. Floyd Mayweather. Just after Floyd Mayweather announced that he was retiring from his boxing career in 2017, Deadspin would soon report that his net worth was not what we all thought, as he had lied, as he owed the IRS money for over a decade. The boxer's failure to pay his taxes would then result in him being in debt with the IRS for $22.2 million. Even as he came out of retirement for a high-grossing fight. In 2018, there were reports that Mayweather could come out of retirement again just to settle his debts. In 2022, YouTube star Jake Paul would then start to claim that Mayweather only continues to fight because he ran out of money, and that he really is broke. And that's what a lot of people don't realize. Floyd was getting these big checks, and then he didn't end up paying the taxes on them. Floyd then came out to reject all of the claims in an interview with TMZ Sports, where in the interview he would flaunt his collection of expensive watches. But just because you have expensive things doesn't always mean you're not broke. Number 4. Mike Tyson. Heavyweight champion Mike Tyson once declared bankruptcy, returned to jail, and even had to go through rehab before he was finally able to reach financial stability again. By 2003, he owed a lot of money to the IRS, British tax authorities, lawyers, a personal trainer, a financial manager, and a music producer, among other things. In the end, Tyson also had to pay a $9 million divorce settlement and also came behind on his child support payments. Jump to today, Tyson has retired from fighting and appears to be in a good financial place, as in 2018, he started a green tree company in California when it became legal in the state, and he called it the Ranch Companies. And he even revealed that he wants to start a themed resort based around it. And it seems like it would be a complete relaxing vacation that many people need so they can just completely chill out. Number 3. 50 Cent. 50 Cent's career was booming when he hit the scene in the late 90s, as he caused everyone to want to go to the candy shop. But today it seems like the rapper is only able to make his money from a diverse business empire. However, back in 2015, 50 Cent was reportedly in $32.5 million in debt, while he was trying to catch up in lawsuits and unpaid child support payments. The next year, his financial situation got so bad that it caused him to file for bankruptcy. In 2018, it seems like things started to look up for the rapper, as reports started to claim that he was finally able to rise out of his bad situation and become a millionaire because of his 700 bitcoins he was reportedly paid on his 2014 album. But when 50 Cent later filed court documents, he would say that the reports were not true and that he never owned any bitcoin. Or is that just what he wants us all to believe? Number 2. MC Hammer. MC Hammer really showed us how tough it can be when you're only able to become a one-hit wonder. After he hit this scene with his song You Can't Touch This, the rapper quickly rose to success and had $30 million in his bank account. Thanks to his success, he was able to buy himself a $1 million mansion that he made $30 million worth of adjustments to, and then he staffed over 200 people in his home. The star then went out to buy himself a horse stable where he kept 19 race horses. However, due to his outrageous spending and numerous lawsuits, in 1996 the star would declare bankruptcy after he became $13 million in debt. The star then sort of disappeared from the spotlight, and then back in 2011 he reappeared when he made an appearance on Oprah's talk show. And he talked about how he's spending most of his days in California's Silicon Valley and being loosely involved in about 8 technology companies. Then in 2019 he reemerged again after he went on a tour. And coming in at number 1, we have Kim Basinger. In 1989, Kim paid $20 million for a town in Braselton, Georgia. She was then expected to create a tourist attraction, such as a theme park or a movie studio. However, by 1993, she declared bankruptcy and had to sell the property. The bankruptcy was a huge news story at the time, as Kim was also sued by boxing Helena producer after she backed out of an oral contract to star in the film. The Los Angeles Superior Court then ordered her to pay for the damages and lawyers' fees. Kate then eventually settled with Mainline Pictures in 1995, avoiding the initial $8.1 million judgment. She then went on to continue to act in movies such as 8 Mile, Charlie St. Cloud, and 50 Shades Darker, and her financial situation has started to become better, but we won't see her buying any new towns anytime soon. Well, that's it for this video, my little peaches, and until the next one, remember to stay juicy.